Hello and welcome to Guns and Gear. I thought I would make a video and address a couple of things that I see in comment sections on my videos, both older videos and more recent. And maybe I'll do this every now and then, address some of the things that I see that I think may be interesting for folks. First thing is about my height. I have mentioned in videos and maybe in comments on my videos that I'm a fair-sized fella. I'm around 6'7", around 265, 270 pounds. And I've had quite a few people remark that, wow, you really don't, you don't look that tall in your videos. And I thought, well, I guess that's true. I'm either like sitting on the couch or maybe standing up, but there's really nothing to reference my height. Or, I'm over here at the kitchen table where I spread out a bunch of handguns or some knives or something like that. So I wasn't real sure how I was going to, I don't know, maybe give you some context. So I thought I would set the camera up to show you this is the entrance from the living room into the kitchen. And maybe you can get a little bit more of a context of my height that way. As a side note, the last time that I was properly measured, I guess I should say, was when I was back in college. I was about 19 years old, having a physical before, season started. I played sports, of course, and they measured me at about 6'7.25", so forth, so on. Well, since then, going to the family doctor or wherever I go to have a physical, you usually get up on the scale, right, and they have that little measuring rod that comes out with the little arm that sits on your head. Well, it's never long enough to get up to my height. It always comes out of the slot. So I just tell people I'm 6'7", because that was the last time that I was properly measured. So me and my wife got to talking about how you kind of shrink with age. When you get older and older, you might get shorter. And I said, man, wouldn't it be cool if I shrunk down to 6'2"? I'd be able to walk into any clothing store, buy a long sleeve shirt and a pair of pants. That would be awesome, because believe me, that can be challenging. And so my wife got the idea. She would take out tape measure and see if I shrunk any. And she got out a stool, so because she's only 5'2", she had to get up on a stool to get an accurate measurement of my height. And I was in my bare feet and sitting there up against the wall here. And when she measured me, as it turns out, I am no longer 6'7". As it turns out, I'm 6'8". Like I said, the last time I was measured, I was 19, so I guess I grew a little bit before I quit growing, so to speak. So I thought I would show you, here's the entranceway from our living room to the kitchen. And as you can see, I am wearing a pair of shoes. I'm not barefooted or in my sock feet or anything. I'm wearing a regular pair of shoes. But this will give you the context that I'm a little bit taller than this, and I'm not on stilts or anything. I don't have, high-heeled boots of any type. But this gives you an idea of my height. And if you think I got some padding or something in my hat, nope. Here's, bald head. When I stand up straight, I'm just a little bit taller. Now, if I got up on my tiptoes, I could really, really get up there, but I'm not on my tiptoes. I'm just standing on the ground. So, hope that gives y'all an idea of my height. Now, let's talk about the second thing, which is slings on defensive long arms. Now, I've made videos talking about a defensive rifle maybe, or a home defense shotgun, and I've made the comment that, I think slings are worth their weight in gold. And I've had folks ask me, why do I put so much value on a sling, especially on something like a home defense long arm, like a shotgun or a rifle? And I've been meaning to make this video for a while, and for whatever reason I either forget to do it or I just haven't made the time to do it, so I thought I would tag it along to this one. I got a prop, and the first prop is going to be a Remington 870. This is the Police Magnum. Outstanding choice for a home defense shotgun should you choose a shotgun. Now, one of the reasons why I think that a sling is extremely important on a defensive arm is that, in a perfect world, we would not have to worry about personal security or home invasion. But unfortunately, that's not the case, and home invasions and burglaries and armed robberies and things of that nature take place too often. And You know, the perfect plan to have for that is to barricade yourself in your bedroom and, you know, call the police officers and, you know, wait for the authorities to arrive. And that's a good plan. But sometimes we may have loved ones outside of our bedroom. And that would be the only occasion that I would leave my bedroom in such a scenario. I do not think that it is prudent or even responsible to try to clear your home. Who cares if they take off with your TV? You know, we want to make sure that we protect the lives of our loved ones. That is our primary goal. All right. So the only time I would leave the confines of my bedroom in a home invasion or burglary or something like that situation is if I have loved ones out there and I want to get them and get them back into my bedroom and then barricade up and wait for the cavalry. Now, I have made videos, and y'all know that I have 2 grandsons now. One of them is 5 years old, about to turn 6. The other one is about 7 months old. Okay. Now, in either one of them inside this house, or their parents, or any other loved ones in my family, excuse me, wow, got a little lightning going on. I'm going to get them, and I'm going to bring them back to my bedroom. Now, if you have a long arm and you're in your home and you have to pick up a child, or maybe an adult who's been injured as a result of this home invasion, or whatever the case may be, tons of scenarios you can think of. But if you have to deal with that, you're going to probably need both hands. All right. And if you have a long arm, that means you're going to have to put your long arm down and then pick up the child and then try to do something with your long arm as you go back to your bedroom and barricade. All right. So that's why I think a sling is an outstanding option to have, because I can simply sling the shotgun behind me. Gives me my whole upper body, everything is open. I can grab that child, I can grab that adult that may be injured, and I can get them back to my bedroom. All right. And should the need arise and I need to use my gun, it's not still laying wherever I set it. It's shouldered here on my arm, on my shoulder, and I can set the loved one down and bring the shotgun out and use it to defend ourselves. Okay, so that's why I like it. Now, quickly, here's a rifle, and a lot of people choose a rifle as their home defense long arm. This is a Noveske AR-15. Now, I have a one-point sling kind of thing going on here, and I wanted to show you why I do not like one-point slings in this type of scenario. Okay, and basically that's because it puts the gun right here, and if I have a 7-month-old baby or a 6-year-old grandson, that 6-year-old is going to fill up a lot of my hands right here while I'm trying to retrieve them and get them back to the bedroom. And there is absolutely, the gun gets in the way. I don't prefer this method for a home defense firearm. Now this sling happens to be the Magpul MS4. And one of the kind of neat things about that is that it is convertible between a 1-point and a 2-point sling. So if you like to use your rifle and go and do all kinds of neat run and gun type stuff, you can do that, and you can also convert it to a 2-point sling, and then simply again shoulder the firearm, have it behind your back, so that you can take care of the loved one and still have the ability to bring it out and use it as a defensive arm. All right, folks, I hope that sheds some light on why I like to have a sling on a defensive long gun. Folks, I appreciate your comments, and I appreciate you clicking on my videos and watching my videos. Man, I'm always surprised. But at any rate, thank you, and shoot straight on the range and in life. Thanks.